We're here. We made it. Oh my gosh, I forgot how much tech setup there is to actually do this. Lights, cameras, computers, wires, microphones. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I know. It's January 21st for 20th. somewhere in January. And I know it's been a little bit of a late start. And it's actually so perfect. It's so perfect. Oh, my magical coffee. Thank you, Dave. Dave's like, I'm not dressed. I'm not going in there. I said, well, just sneak it. Just sneak it. My magical coffee appeared. Okay, a little necessary step because I'm getting 20 grams of protein in my coffee. Not even right now going to go into the whole perimenopause shock that happened over the holidays for me. How is everybody else doing? Okay, who's here? Anne's here. Hello. Those of you that are joining live, please say hello. Obviously, if you're here for the replay, say hello. I have missed this. I have missed this so much this past week. So share with me in the chat, like how your Christmas was, how your New Year is going thus far. And we're going to step into lesson 261. We ended on lesson 260 before the break, and we've taken quite an integration break. And we've done this a few times, right? If you're brand new, this is Elegant Femme's Guide to A Course in Miracles. I named it originally Chic 365 because there are 365 lessons. Well, we are in lesson 261 today, and I think we've been doing this for a year and a half, maybe more. And here's the thing, it's not about rushing through the course. And this is really good, I believe, for our egos. The part of us that wants to check something off a list, the part of us that just wants to get through something, that's not the point of this. So I've been really, to the best of my ability with Spirit's assistance, moving through the course in a way that feels aligned, congruent, and really present inside of that, and taking the integration time that feels good as well. So wherever you are in your journey, whether you're starting off, whether you're not even in the course, whether you're finished with the course, wherever you might be, whether you're with us in 261, wherever you are, welcome. Because this is really about moving through the course in a way that supports us in integrating the lessons. It's not perfection. It's not a stoic kind of spirituality that ignores our humanness, not the way that I want to move through the course with you. So with that, Elaine, you're here. You've been feeling this too. Francoise, you've missed it. So last week, Dave said, so when are you going to do ACIM again? I was like, well, I don't know. I've been feeling it. Why? He's like, I think it would be good for you. Needless to say, it's been a very intense start to the year. And so wherever you are inside of the new year, let's receive a beautiful, sensual breath. Let's pause for a moment and remember who we are and why we're here. Regardless of what's going on elsewhere, regardless of what might return, just us here in this moment, remembering what it's really about. So taking a moment to breathe in and breathe out in gratitude and love. Father, Mother, God, Lord of all creation, consciousness, beauty, power, presence, love. We come into this space aware, desiring to remember who we are and why we are here. We ask that anything and everything that we have outgrown, any illusion that may be holding on for dear life, any identity that is no longer a fit for who we can allow ourselves to be easily and elegantly, transforms during our time together. May we all leave this call open and in gratitude and peace. This or something even better for the highest good of all concerned. Amen. Holy hell. I really needed to be here today. I'm so happy we're back. All right. Let me pull up lesson 261. I left my book on the boat, my big fat ACIM book. So just know you can always go to acim.org and look up the lesson if you want to follow us along that way. So lesson 261. God is my refuge and my security. Okay. God is my refuge and my security. This is where we feel safe. You know, when we're growing through new identities in life, it's this destabilization that I think we first feel. This knowing that what we have embodied in the past is no longer a fit for where we're going. And that place in between, that destabilizing place where we can feel very unsafe because it doesn't feel like what we have known or what we have done or the way with which we used to move through the world, whether it be around success or money or relationships or love or our body or whatever it might be that we're moving into new levels with. The way that we used to relate to ourselves and the way we used to quote unquote move through the world, get what we want, get what we desire in the world starts to change. And that in-between space can be very unsettling and uncomfortable and feel very scary and unsafe, which is why we tend to be tempted to move back into old identities or have a really hard time in letting go of that old identity and moving into new spaces. So God is my refuge and my security, that space in between that says, it's not the old identity that makes me safe. It's not the amount of money. It's not the body. It's not the relationship. It's not the this or the that. It's God. And if I can trust myself inside of that space, again, knowing that God is consciousness moving through you, then you're never without it, ever. That's the refuge and security. I will identify with what I think is refuge and security. I will behold myself where I perceive my strength and think I live within the citadel where I am safe and cannot be attacked. Let me with this one. Nope. Okay. Let's see. We're getting a little light on the face. There we go. So this is actually so far kind of interesting because let's make sure this is ACIM. Lesson 261. Why are some of these things in quotes? I will behold myself where I perceive my strength and think I live within the citadel where I am safe and cannot be attacked. Let me today seek not security in danger, nor attempt to find my peace in murderous attack. Okay. Now we're driving. So some of these words, and we've talked about this so many times up until this point inside the course, where the language inside the course can be confusing to say the least. It can feel counterintuitive as far as my experience is. Obviously, you're here for your own experience. If we look at the deeper essence of the course says, look, you can't even really be attacked. It's impossible. Only we can attack ourselves. Like, we're safe inside of the space. It's only inside of our own minds, our own experience, that we can perceive attack. Now, what I believe this is referencing is that dynamic that the course has spoken about, that if we don't feel safe, we feel justified in attacking. And we feel that that's something that is necessary in order to protect. If we're in a space of oneness and awareness, obviously we're always in our wholeness. But when we're in a space of awareness of that wholeness, there's nothing to protect. There's no need to feel you need to be on the defensive to prepare for an attack, right? The words here are a little not lovely, I would say, in my opinion. I live in God. Yes, I live in God. God lives in me. I am God. I am consciousness expressing itself in the world. This is what I believe. In Him, I find my refuge and strength. I don't love the Him personally, in God, because for me, it's a more intimate feeling. If I drop, right? You do whatever you want. drop the gender part and just see it as the power, the potency, the consciousness. So in God, I find my refuge and strength. In God is my identity. Ooh, how's that feel? In God is everlasting peace, and only there will I remember who I really am. Let me not seek for idols. I would come, my Father, my God, love, consciousness, beauty, light, home to you today. I choose to be as you created me and find the Son whom you created as myself, and find the truth of what it is you created inside of me. The opportunity here is to move away from any kind of distance with God, with consciousness, with love, and not see the separation of God as something outside of us, God's will versus our will, or I'm going to do what God wants, but not what I want. And is there a discrepancy there? And really the truth is, I believe, my truth is, no, there's not. You are God. You are consciousness. You are love expressing itself outwards. I was on a walk the other day, and something that came through that I'll share as we close here was, instead of when we start to feel into ourselves as consciousness, sometimes we can misinterpret that as an incredible amount of pressure. Is it responsibility? Yes, but pressure doesn't really serve. So instead of seeing us as like this pressure cooker that's creating everything, and oh my gosh, I don't want to make a mistake, and instead seeing yourself as the power that the universe orchestrates itself around. This is different. Now you start to see your creative flow and your creative impulse and truth. So if you are the source, and the universe tailors itself around you, you begin now to see your strength and your power. Instead of feeling like you are the one inside of your physical body trying to make everything or control everything. That's not the essence. So we'll end with this. God is my refuge and security. God is my refuge and security. I'm going to say hello and goodbye to anyone who's here live. Allison, you made it. Thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Elaine, Bella, Stacy, right? All right, beauties. Welcome back to ACIM. Like I said in the beginning, whoo, have I missed this. I'm so happy to be back. We will have today and tomorrow. Just as a reminder, I moved this to 8:30 because it's been a little tough to get up any earlier than that. So we're doing 8:30 right now. This is the flow of life. 8:30 Eastern, Monday through Thursday. Fridays are integration weekend start day. So I'm keeping that. So we'll be live again tomorrow, and then we'll have our beautiful weekend, and then we'll come back together on Monday. What I want you to know, we are doing Sensual Creation Day this Saturday. If you're not familiar with Sensual Creation Day, this is a process that I started over a decade ago. It might be 15 years now. It might be close to 15 years. It might be more. This is what starts to happen. I created a process to support my year in reflecting my desires. And this process has grown. We have had tens of thousands of women take Sensual Creation Day over the years, over the time that we've been doing it. And I've been getting DMs since I've been off social media saying, are we doing this again this year? Because I literally can't start my year without it. In fact, this is the message. This is one of the messages that I got. And it's so beautiful and so sweet. And it made me feel really to think about it. Dearest Tara, Happy New Year. Is there no SCD live this year? My life requires it as a part of every year. Will you be making a live version this year? If not, I'll do it on my own, aligned with how you taught us, but it's always so beautiful to do it live in the group. Hopewell as well. So I got back to her. I had thought about it and I said, I'm going to do it. I love this so much. Something inside me was honestly feeling to wait. I tuned into my intuition. I love you. Thank you for doing this. I know how many of us truly require this in our lives because it's just a part of our process to start a beautiful year. Okay, lots of messages like this. we're doing it. So if you've never done it before, if you've never joined us for Central Creation Day, you're welcome to join us. You're in for a treat. It's life-changing. Again, I need it. I really sat with myself. I don't ever want to do anything from obligation. Like, oh, I've just done it for the past 15 years, so I need to do it again. I always sit with myself, and more so the past few years, like, okay, is this what I desire? Do I desire Central Creation Day live? I know I'm going to do it because I need it every year for myself. We're going to do it live. It is at 12 p.m. EST. This Saturday, January 24th, you will have an opportunity to register. I'll give you the link now. It's elegantfemme.com/SCD, SCD, Sensual Creation Day, where we're going to create your year with your desires as the priority in a very magical way. Proprietary process. You've never seen anything like this before. I promise you. That's one of the first things we hear from women who haven't been there before. Like, what is this? What are we doing? I've never done this before. Here's the deal. There will be a replay available, lifetime access for $11. I'm doing that this year. I feel really, really connected with it. So if you can't be there with us live, you'll have an opportunity to purchase the replay with lifetime access for $11. The replay is going to be in a private membership area. And as a bonus, if you decide to do that, we are also going to be updating the calendar for you in the years going forward. So you can do it self-led if you desire, or just have the calendar there if you want to get started before I get started inside of the year. So we'll be updating those for you yearly as a special bonus. So if you want the replay, if you want lifetime access, if you know you want to go back through it, if you know you want it at your fingertips, $11. We're doing a special with that this year. So with that, elegantfemme.com SCD. I will see you we'll see you tomorrow. And then if you'd like to join us, I'll see you on Saturday at 12 p.m. Oh, I love that. So beautiful. So, so beautiful. You're loving the look today. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for that. I receive. I just had Pico laser. I'm broken out everywhere. Do you want to see something like kind of scary, cool, fun? Look at this. Oh, hello, sun damage. So we're keeping a little cover. That's from the Pico laser. I just had it done a couple of days ago. So we're in healing. We're in healing mode. And when we go back to the boat, I'm going to be wearing a high neck bathing suit to protect my skin. But thank you. I will take it. I will absolutely take it. All right. I could ramble, as you all know. I'm going to go. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, lesson 261, God is my refuge and security. Be with that today. I love you. Welcome back. Oh, so good. I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. So good.